I'm working on a series that is told in the voice of Red Riding Hood's grandmother. And some of the poems take place while grandmother is waiting for Red Riding Hood to arrive. And some of the poems take place after the grandmother has been swallowed and is inside the wolf and is able to kind of contemplate her life. There's only one term in here that you might not be familiar with, and that's deadheading. And to deadhead something means to just pinch the blossom off of the flower so that it will continue to bloom. So this is told from inside the wolf, and this is called Grandmother Inside Wolf, the Absence of the Husband. I waited a long time, I suffered, but our daughter was finally born, lips soft as sweet pea, pink and terribly thirsty, fingernails little razor blades that raked and raked her own face. I sewed a tiny white dress, so much lace, and she was blessed by my husband's hand, blessed with a smudge of holy water and a prayer straight from God's mouth, pouring from my husband's lips. But then his eyes misted. My husband comes and goes. Mornings he left the house, tangled numb in numbers, mumbling always about things coming out even, things adding up. Here in this dangerous dark, I hear my husband whisper, I know, once again, that the house, the womb, the mind are all chambers to be haunted. Ghost of happiness. One morning, nimbus clouds sliding through blue spring, his warm hand on my back, the baby murmuring against my chest, and then the rest. His absence throbbed wild, a heart fluttering against bars, feathers spitting everywhere. The husband goes. That is, he lived inside another mind but always stayed around the house, refused to pray, spent days and days digging at my garden with such a sharp shovel, mistaking on purpose all my lacy wildflowers for weeds. Every perennial he hacked from its dreamy bed, the white hyacinth, pink tulips, daisies waiting to shimmer their spice, and every glorious orange poppy that longed to glow like a little lion's face. Everything he dug away and replaced until every inch of the garden bloomed muted pink petunias. He floated in a fog of petunias. He stalked them methodically deadheading, always deadheading, and discussing only numbers and deadheading until our daughter turned bad. I'd like to pinch off her head, he said, though not aloud, but still I see the words ringing in his eyes, little stars of hate. Despair smeared like dirt across his face. So I gave the girl everything. Leather shoes with silver buckles we could not afford, a trip to the shore, even though I'd never seen the ocean myself, which she hated me for. The delicate white desk with porcelain knobs, each painted with a tiny pink sweet pea. Never once did she sit at the desk to read, but once, dusting, on the back side I found a small, deep carving that said, "You sad goddamn sheep." In the dark, I would kneel to pray. I heard the scratch as my daughter unlatched the window to slither away to her dirty men and wicked drink. In the dark, through the walls, I heard my husband sobbing. Once I tried to comfort him, but he didn't notice me in the doorway, even though I wore my best pink nightdress trimmed with lace. So long, so many years since he caressed my face, and now he's here once again, sobbing beside me in the dark. He is sobbing like a heart, steady gush that has no end.